Kristina Healy, and I'm 31 years old, and I'm born and raised right here in Wapakoneta, Ohio. I am a mother of three. I have a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 2-year-old, one boy and 2 girls. With my weight loss journey, it started really about a year ago. So after I had my first child, my son, who's 9, I got really sick in the hospital and spent a lot of time in the hospital, a couple weeks. So it was really easy to lose all that baby weight because I was sick and I was in the hospital, didn't really have to worry about it, and I was still really young at 21 years old. So it was really easy to lose that baby weight. And then a few years later, 3 years later, we had our daughter, who's now 6. And that's where everything kind of started. I had my daughter, and when I was pregnant, you know, I liked to eat Max's milkshakes and everything. Didn't really have a problem with it because, hey, I was pregnant. Why not eat all that stuff? I was going to gain the weight anyways. And then I had her, and really couldn't get the weight off. It was really tough with 2 kids and finding time to do things, always the time excuse. And then we had our 3rd child, who's now 2. And still with her, you know, I was gradually gaining weight, but I was still okay with it, even though I shouldn't have been. I was still okay with it because I was just gradually losing or gaining weight along the way. But about a year ago, so a little bit before my daughter turned 2, I went to the doctor. Stood on the scale. I went for a refill on a prescription, went to the doctor, stood on that scale that evening, and I was really depressed after that, really upset about it. Went to work the next evening and was talking to my mom. We own a bridal store here in town, and so I was talking to her and just telling her, man, this is the heaviest I've been not being pregnant, and thought I really need to do something. So we talked about it that night, and I decided I was going to start kind of watching what I eat, start learning about foods in general, because prior to that I'd eat chips all the time and not really care because I really like chips. So I started learning about foods. So about a week into that, my mom said, hey, I've heard about this challenge at the Wapak Athletic Club. Why don't we do it? And so I was losing that weight, and then I hit a goal of 30 pounds about the beginning of summer. It took me about 3 months, so March, April, May, and so right about that 1st of June or so, I hit a 30-pound weight loss goal, and I was really excited. Wow. My mom and I decided we were going to do another challenge that started right after the first of the year in January, and I was really excited at that time because one of my cousins, Amanda, joined the challenge at that time too, so it was now my mom doing it, me doing it, and my cousin doing it, and we really encouraged each other for this challenge. So I still didn't really have a goal in mind. I was just really excited about being back in the challenge. I really enjoy them. But once I started working out again, I decided I wanted to hit that 40-pound weight loss goal by my 1-year mark of starting my journey. So I believe it was about February 27th or February 26th actually, the day before our last weigh-in for the 8-week challenge that was at the beginning of the year, I stepped on the scale that Friday morning and I had lost 40 pounds. I was at like 41 pounds that day, and I was really excited. I hit that 40-pound weight loss goal. And that night I came here and decided I was going to run again for the 2nd time that week. You know, I was going to get that last workout in before that Saturday morning challenge. And so I came and I ran 4 miles. I ran 4 miles in 40 minutes, so I was so proud that I had ran 4 miles in a 10-minute mile pace. So that night I felt great, a lot more energized. I do a lot more with my kids than I ever did. So I feel better with what I'm wearing. I feel better. I've never really had any health problems, significant health problems, with just random things that happen here and there, but I just feel better. I used to deal with stomach issues, but that I wasn't on medication for. I just dealt with them. Now I don't have to deal with them because I really feel that weight loss and learning about foods and knowing what foods are good for you and not good for you, that has really helped. Not only do I appreciate Rebecca for everything that she does, I also, really appreciate my mom for being there and pushing me to do this, but also my husband, because my husband, he has always, cared about food and exercise, but even through this, he's lost 40 40 pounds through this journey, and he has never once told me that I had to lose weight or that he felt I should lose weight. He's the type of person that always feels that people should make that decision on their own, and that's also how I feel. So I've had multiple people that I went to school with or that I just know, friends that see me all the time, and they're constantly just saying, Kristy, you've done an amazing job, you look really good. And that fueled my fire. I really liked having that encouragement as well. So what I would tell somebody out there is, don't have somebody tell you you have to lose weight. You need to make that decision on your own, okay? Because once you make that decision on your own, that's when you're going to succeed. So it's really important to look internally and make that decision. When is it time for you to make that change? I really encourage anybody to do Rebecca's challenge here at the Wapak Athletic Club. No matter what age you are, no matter what weight you are, I guarantee you that Rebecca is going to make you feel comfortable. So the big thing is just take that first step. Make that decision that today's the day that you're going to start losing that weight. And I guarantee you, Rebecca will be with you through that entire process, encouraging you and being there for anything that you need her for.